What is it we always say? We always say the same things.
Hold on to your butts.
Ah, that's it. That's what we say. And what's probably going to happen?
You die. She dies. Everybody dies.
That's right. And let's see. Let me get the volume up here a little bit higher so I can actually hear the game. That's working. And we're starting it up. And tell me about the rules, Siri. Can you tell me about the rules?
There are 6 rules that can explain all of civilization.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I turned it off.
There are 6 rules that can explain all of
Oh, hi,
civilization.
dog.
Want to know them?
You're all wet.
Rule 1 is
You
simple.
were outside in the rain.
People are stupid.
You're all wet.
Rule
You
2.
smell like wet dog.
Anything designed for common consumption will be reduced to the lowest common denominator of intelligence.
Okay, go lay
Rule
down.
3.
Wet dog.
People want
Go.
push button,
Go
get
on.
bacon.
You're not climbing
Rule
into my
4.
lap. I know your paws are
Haven't
wet.
you heard?
Go.
The world revolves around
Go
me.
on. I love you. Go
Rule
lay down.
5. It's humanly impossible to please everyone. And Rule 6. People are too poor to pay attention.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You now understand how the world works.
Yep, we sure do. It's kind of sad, but we'll take it, I guess. So I'm wondering, trying to cast certain spells from the spell hotbar doesn't seem to actually cast them. I mean, it looks like it's trying to cast them, although it's playing an animation that's for a weapon. So it's not actually casting the spell. This is my wife. I just told her about my doctor appointment, which actually went really well. I don't need to take medication for blood pressure or for cholesterol. I can do it. The change in my diet and increase in exercise has been doing a wonderful job with both of those, because my blood pressure is down to like 128/84, which is good. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's within the acceptable range. You don't need medication for that. And then same thing with my cholesterol. It dropped to 141 from 150. So it's my 10-year risk is like 5% for stroke or heart attack, right? But in 10 years, I'm going to be 65, so, you know, I don't know. So let's do this. I'd like to stick around for another 40. Be 95 years old. Yeah, croaking at 95 would be good. As long as I still remember who the hell I am. We did mess with lighting. And you can probably tell. Well, here, this is what it looks like with it turned off. So it's really about, you know, shadows, I guess, in the dark areas. This is with it turned on. So off, on, off, on. All right, and so it's two different things I've got going on here. I've got Ray Trace Global Illumination from Pascal Glitcher. Uh-oh, hey. Darn rock spider. And then I've got found a new post-process shader that's this one right here. It's called Adaptive Tone Mapper. And what you can do is you can mess with the tone mapping, but depending upon where you look, it'll change. So you've got time, sensitivity. So we can actually turn the sensitivity down a little bit, maybe to 0.5. And the range also, how far it will go, and the precision, but 0 is pretty good. To give you an idea, so we're at 0.65. So I'm just going to mess with this so you can see what it does. And you can see it's increasing. It's basically increasing the contrast between lights and darks. So that's at 0, and that's at 2, and that's at about 1. So like I said, I ran that at like 0.65. So let's put it on 1, and then we're going to mess with exposure. So exposure, we need to turn that off because we got a bad guy here we got to deal with. Hold on. Oh, running away, are ya? Oh, now you're coming back. Oh, he like dodged to the side. You think you're all that, buddy? Yeah, we're taking you out. Yeah, kick you in the head too. All right. Let's get back to what we were working on. All right. So adaptive tone mapping. And so we're at negative 0.85, but you can see that this will change the exposure. And it was all about finding what I thought. I mean, that's way too bright, right? And a good thing to look at is look at the sky. So we're going to try to look at the sky and the trees. And then we're going to come back here. And this is at 1. So we were down at 0.65, I believe, is where I ended up saying I liked it, and then the exposure is too much. So I just started lowering this down until the sky kind of looked like the right color, but I didn't want to go too light. So I was at 0.8. I think I was at 0.85. All right. So that's what that is, and this is without it. So I actually want to darken this up a little bit more. So I think I was at 0.65 here. And there I'm at 0.85. We can go a little bit darker. Let's go like 0.9. And then we'll...
Lousy with gold.
Oh my gosh. You're not the only one that's lousy with gold.
I can take
You could do with an attitude
You
adjustment.
can't take anything.
at your beck. Oh, damn you!
It's all about finesse.
Here I'm trying to mess with settings, and then you guys are coming, just attacking me randomly on the road. Alright, what'd the kitty have? A little bit of gold. Give me your potions. I'll take that frenzy potion too. Where was that other one? Okay. Alright. So anyhow, I was looking for like a good sky color. Let me get here so I can take a look. That's actually a really good sky color, and then a nice deep dark green for the trees, and then nice dark shadows, but not too dark. So I probably want to lighten that shadow up just a little bit. So let's increase our exposure. I said I thought we were at point. Was it 0.085? Maybe. That actually looks pretty good. Sky is a little bit lighter than I would like it. And things are a little brighter than I would like them. So we're going to increase that a little bit. We'll go back to our 0.85 because that actually looks really good. But anyhow, you can see you can mess with it quite a bit. And adaptive tone mapping is something that I've been reading about. As far as a lot of more modern games are using adaptive tone mapping along with ray trace lighting. So kind of the two work together. And what I'm wondering about is I'm wondering about let me pull my bow.
You really want some of this?
Put my dagger away. Okay, cool. Old Herolden. Should we go talk to the ghost in Old Herolden? Let's see what it looks like inside. This guy actually
Stay
looks...
clear of the Forsworn. Bloodthirsty savages.
Tobias. Is your last name Eaton?
All right then.
Probably not. Can we just call you Four?
A visitor. Old Rolden Inn.
And suddenly, I've lost my appetite.
There's lots of good food in here, but where'd the chick go that was talking to me? So we might be a little bit too heavy on the shadows, just from the look of the indoors, right? So let's modify that a little bit. So without the adaptive tone mapping, and we can change what engine. We're using the Unreal Engine 4. And we could probably lower this down to like 0.5. And then we can lighten this up. Maybe to 0.5 as well. Let's take a look at that. That's not bad. And let's see what it looks like with and without. Adds a lot more depth and shadow to the lighting, especially in the corner. If you look at the lights, the candles that are straight ahead and to the right. And that's without, and that's with. So without and with, and you can see how it's really changing the way that the lighting reacts with the whole room. So at this point, it's not too dark because I can still see the doors and everything, but the lighting is just lighting up that corner. Now the other thing that we could do is we could mess a little bit with the large radius on the particle lighting. So let's find particle lighting. Complex particle light, where are you at? Complex grass, collisions, complex firelight, complex particle light. So we go to complex particle light, and then we come down here to large scale, and we're at 0.35, so we could probably increase that. We want to deal with interior. And actually, that's about as big as it's going to get. You can see how that particle light is lighting up the corner a little bit more and shining. So that's 0.86, that's 1. And we were at 0.3. So that's 3.7. It's already starting to show. So if we run it at like 0.40, and let's run the outside at 0.40. Well, let's go 0.45. It's going to eat some frame rate, but we don't really care because we're running a frame generator. We're running lossless scaling. So that's going to kind of make up our frame rate. That's a little better. I see a lot more light reflecting off the beam there in the corner. All right, let's this is actually pretty good lighting in here. Who are you?
Have you visited Rorikstead lately? No matter how harsh the winter, the crops that grow there never falter.
Yeah. Amazing how that works. That's the orc. We can actually take her as a follower if we wanted to. Let's find this. Where's the woman that'll give us a room? That's actually nice lighting in there too. Coming through the window. What up, Gears? We're just messing with post-process shaders is what we're doing today. And I found a new one from Reshade, the latest Reshade that's out. So I'm running a couple of them. Let's see what the sky looks like here. That's not bad. It's actually pretty realistic, and the brightness is actually pretty nice. And we do have shadows, but they're not too dark. I can see into the dark areas. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. We could make it a little bit more contrasty. So what I'm dealing with is I've got MXAO, which is ambient occlusion, and I actually don't have a whole lot happening with that currently. But we're also running ray trace global illumination, so that's RTGI, and that's very subtle, but it's adding some more shadow detail there. This one, adaptive tone mapping, is the one that's doing the most. Don't have anything with the PBR shader. Well, I mean, I guess so. Adaptive tone mapping, you can see that here it's kind of, this is with it turned off. It's kind of flat. Well, this is still, we got ray trace global illumination, so it's not that flat. But if we turn on the adaptive tone mapping, you get a lot more, it'll kind of brighten up the distance. So if you're looking over here in the distance, like above my head, it'll brighten that up a little bit with the fog. It also brightens up the grass a little bit, and it'll darken up the shadows aren't really getting darkened a whole lot anymore, but that's okay. What did we wanted to do? We wanted to increase or decrease the exposure or increase the amount. So let's go to like 5.5. I'm trying, or let's go to 5.6. And then we want to come to maybe 6.5 on this. Let's go 6.25. All right, let's take a look at that. That's better for the sky color. And again, when I'm looking at messing with coloration, there's a few things I look at. I look at sky for my blues. I look at trees for my reds, or for my greens. And then I look at skin tone. So if I'll talk to somebody.
Need something?
And I'm looking at the shade of their face and whether it's Okay, is it too red? It's difficult to tell on a Dunmer, but But looking at Tobias here, he looks a little bit on the red side, which means that the saturation is just a little bit high. And basically people will either look pink or they'll look yellow.
Yep.
So that's the balance you're going for. And he's a little bit on the red side, so the saturation is a little bit high, but that's okay. We're kind of going for the fantasy feel. I never found the woman and slept there. Let's go do that. And basically, if you get sky, skin, and trees, that's your RGB.
I applaud you all for not caring.
It's going good. I found a neat post-process shader for reshade. That's actually something that I've been reading about. It's called adaptive tone mapping. And you can really mess with it quite a bit. And that's kind of what we're doing. So now I can still make out that there's a door there, and the light coming from that candle in the corner is very nice. And the light coming from this is also nice. We got a light on the table. We also increased our lighting from the particle lights. I don't know where's the chick that I need to talk to sleep in the bed. I wanna rent a room. Can I rent a room? Can I get a witness? Apparently no. So we're not gonna do that. Well, I got good news about my cholesterol and about my blood pressure. Today I did a video conference with my doctor. So the change in my diet and my exercise has done wonders, and I am now within the acceptable range, and I do not need to take any medication for cholesterol or blood pressure, which is wonderful. I can just take care of it through diet and exercise, which I like that a lot. Uh-oh. I think we pissed off a bear. We pissed off Mr. Bear? Mr. Bear! I think he's upset. What do you think? I think he's really pretty pissed off. Oh, he's going for the high ground too. What's he, level 16? How about we do something like this? I'm gonna go back to this.
Facing me is bad for your health.
He ran away. Oh, he bled out. That bear bled out and died. So there should be a dead bear up here somewhere.
You really want some of this?
Uh-oh. Well, he didn't bleed out. He was killed by Dirtzog. But there's the bear. Oh, come on, you don't eat bacon. You vegetarian, you. You'd probably love what I had for breakfast. I had an avocado and I had hard-boiled egg white, and I had some pecans. And that was breakfast. Oh, let's talk to this. Whoa there.
I don't know where you're going, but stay out of that mine. It isn't safe.
Veggie bacon? Why bother?
The mine isn't safe? Why?
We tunneled into an old Nordic crypt. The whole place is crawling with Draugr. We're not mining up any ore with those undead around, so I wouldn't go down there if I were you.
I'll handle those Draugr for you.
You're joking, right? Those
So like
bugwalkers
his
will take you
skin
in for
tone
loot.
here looks
But if
pretty
you wanna get
good.
yourself killed,
Like
go
the
ahead.
shadow on the leeward side of his face.
I hear talk about a regiment coming to clear the crypts out.
He's
We'll
pretty
see if
dirty
that
though.
happens.
But the coloration of the skin looks pretty good. He's a little bit on the pink side. So we may be able to mess with that a little bit in our pre-pass shader. So we have a pre-pass shader here. And we can come to skin. And we can come to exposure or tint. So we could probably turn the tint power down a little bit. So that's still too red there. So that's at 0. Let's run the tint power at like maybe 15 or 20. That's not bad. That's actually pretty good for skin tone there. Did we save it? We saved it. Okay, cool. All right.
We're gonna need an army to clear out that crypt.
No. So now he's right in between yellow and pink. Which
There's
is
still plenty of ore left in that mine. What a waste.
Oh, don't worry. We'll take care of that for you. Let's go get him. Oh, hey. Give me that. Thank you. Rabbit food. Seems a bit bright. I don't know. I mean, look at how dark it is in the I mean, I do have shadows, but I can see that there's a cart there. It's not so dark that I can't make out the cart.
Won't go down without a fight. Stay in vigil. I'm generous like that.
He's going down. Oh, this one's shooting at me though. Where you at, buddy?
I'm really not worth killing.
Oh, there you are. No wonder you were hard to see. You were all black. That is worth mining. Oh, I need a pickaxe. Somebody gotta have a pickaxe in here. You got a pickaxe, buddy? No. Got a garnet. There's a pickaxe. Snag. I'll take that bottle of wine. What's in the sack? Potato. The exterior lighting just seemed a bit brighter than usual. Well, I mean, I can increase the exposure, but again, it comes down to balancing exterior and interior. I mean, I can mess with the exterior separate from the interior. I can take a look at it again. I mean, the how come we don't have faster mining going? That's interesting. Well, I'll take a look at it when I get back outside. I'm not going to go outside right now. I'm going to do this. I'm wondering why faster mining is not working. Oh my gosh. Well, let's see if we can fix that really quick. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. So we're gonna leave and we're gonna overwrite the script with the faster mining script. Which means we're just reinstalling faster mining. Reinstall. Replace. So let's take a look at that in Explorer. It's just one script. Mine or script pex. That's the only thing that it's got there. Unless I messed up all the scripting somehow. Well, we'll try it again, and we'll see how it goes. We're still going to take care of the interior of this place before we go outside and take a look at the lighting. But we will take a look at the lighting again outside. We're trying to find that balance, but we've been running RTGI for a while, which is kind of dark. You know, it increases the saturation a bit and gives you kind of that fantasy feel. I like that a lot. It also makes the shadows deeper, a little darker, but they might be too dark for interiors, so that's where the adaptive tone mapping comes in. And then we kind of tweak that with our particle light and with our prepass shader, and we can find a happy medium where everything looks good. So we'll be messing around with that while we're playing, but are we modding? Yes. Are we playing? Yeah, we're playing too. So both. So,
Hold on to your butts.
because here we go. That's a little confusing, but I would have to show what I mean. You can double click the mod and check conflicts there. Go to the mod that's overwriting it. I can click on the mod and it will show me if there's anything overwriting that. Because I've got that right here. It'll tell me if it's being overwritten by something or something's overwriting it. And if I highlight it, it'll show me whatever is overwriting it or being overwritten by it. So I don't have to double click on it. It'll show me that. But I'm thinking that it might just be because I'm using the hotbar down at the bottom is not working the way it was working with my last character. So I don't know if it's something specifically with this character that I did. Maybe mess some things up, which is possible, which means I'd have to restart her. But I do have her saved, so we can start her over. It's not a big deal. So let's see if we can mine something. That's already mined. That's already mined. All right, well, we already killed this guy. We want to take that. We want to take that. We definitely want to take the book. Give me the book. And we want to take that. Now we're going this way. I mean, right now, the lighting in here is perfect. You know, just enough lighting from the torches to see what's going on, but still dark in the corners, but not so dark you can't make out what's there. It's kind of a fine line, I guess, that I'm looking to achieve, and this looks pretty darn good. Like I can tell there's a barrel in there, right? If it was too dark, I wouldn't be able to see the barrel. If the contrast was too high. Oh yeah, we're coming after you, buddy. He's pretty good with that shield. Your little friend here too. Alright, Ginnock, you're dead. Aim for the eyes, aim for the eyes, aim for the eyes. Well, I'll tell you what, we're gonna do
I tell you to
this.
run,
We're gonna do this.
but we both know you wouldn't listen.
We're gonna do this.
A good death
Oh, hey.
I will give you. Don't you ever get tired of this?
Right, we're gonna light you up. Oh, that's one of them
Found the
horsey
embodiment of
guys.
idiocy. You
We
face the
don't
impossible.
like them horsey guys. They are dangerous. They are very dangerous. Like that, we're totally gonna die. Oh. Why are we moving so slow? Better charge this one up. There, why? Oh my gosh.
Hurting
Why am
me
I
won't
not
heal
moving?
your sadness.
Okay. Are we scared of these guys, or what's going on? Or are we over encumbered? Or we're not playing. It's playing a weird animation. And it's stuck on that animation.
My body aches for these trials.
So now we're stuck. Why are we stuck there?
You don't stand a chance.
So you're stuck in block. Why are you stuck in block? Alright. Well, we got out of it. Probably because I pulled this out, I blocked. Actually, I had this out, and I blocked. How did I block with that? I think I did it with the torch. In any case, that wasn't good. We survived though. Too much stuff going on. So, because we had a torch out and I got stuck, I block bashed and I got stuck there. See how I'm still in block? So I need to actually hit block again to break out of that. The trick to that is, if you're going to block bash, wait until the animation completes successfully, and then you can let go of the right mouse. So right mouse, okay, here. Stop doing that. Right mouse, bash, let go of right mouse. But if I bash and let go of right mouse, I'm stuck there, and I can continue bashing just by hitting left mouse, but I got to hit right mouse again to come out of it. Like that. So that's, I guess it's a little bit of a problem with the block animation. So I think the better way to do that is just use the center mouse button for block, and then you can bash and it doesn't really matter because it'll automatically come back to where it was at. So that's the way I need to do it. Okay, got it. Got it.
Won't hold back.
Here, eat that. And your little friend too. Oh yeah? You didn't even see that one coming. What do we got here? Salt pile. Give me back my arrow. He's not gonna give me back my arrow. I'd say the lighting on the interior is just about right though. I mean, I could go a little bit darker, but I don't know. What do you think about the interior lighting, people? I mean, you got some nice dark corners, but it's not so dark you can't make out what's there. Looks nice. Yeah, I like that too. Without the RTGI and, well, without reshade, it looks like that. So it's not a big change, because that's without reshade, that's with reshade. So without and with. And the main thing that you can really see, okay, look at, okay, you see that pot that's right there? Okay, on the table? The main thing I want you to look at is I want you to look at the way that the shadow hits on the inside of that pot. So that's with RTGI and the adaptive tone mapping, and that's without. So you get a much deeper shadow without, with, and same thing under the table is going to be darker because it's under something and it's sending out rays. But the top of the table will actually be brighter without, with. I actually like it better with it. What's up, Sudden? Are we going to devolve into a snipe? Nope.
I'm feeling it.
I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're going balls to the wall, baby. We're going in with the halberd. There we go. Let's go get him.
Could have dodged that if I...
He's pretty tough. And he's healing himself. Oh, you're pretty, and he's still healing himself. Why are you blocking all the time?
I'll
You
dodge that next time.
schnozzle, we're gonna bash you.
Collapsing.
Okay, yeah, he was pretty tough. Smacking him around. Alright, well there should be a key. So did he have the key? No. Frost, we'll take that. Let's look for a key. That's the key. Oh, archery, we'll take that. So I am liking that lock containers have keys. I am liking that. All right, we want to. Can I? Okay, you're not going to let me mine it at all. What about this one? Can I mine this one? Nope, faster mining is still not working. We're not doing faster mining. So I don't know what the hell's going on with that. This one's not saying that we can mine it at all. Alright, let's go take a look at what it looks like outside. Maybe the INI file isn't set properly? I don't think so. I mean, I didn't change anything with that. It's just a script. So what INI file? What time is it? So it's 5:43 p.m. and it looks like it's cloudy weather. What about batch smelting? So we can batch smelt. But faster mining's not working. Okay, don't you dare knock over my guitar. Or you, oh my gosh. Give me a second. Ah, evil Roomba. It is evil. Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to run up here. Squirrel! Oh, I don't know if we want to get that one. Not yet. All right. Yeah, it's the Roomba is remapping everything, but it's running into my guitar and running into the Christmas tree and running, it's just creating havoc. It's evil. All right. So it's telling me it's redundant, which means there's another script that's doing something that's overwriting it for sure. So if it's telling me it's redundant, let's find out what this one is. Go to bed patches. So it's the patches for go to bed that are bad. Which patch would that be? I'm guessing it's a script. Mine or script. So if we want to keep that, let's just move it in the load order. So that's the new go to bed that's causing an issue. So let's go back and find this, and let's move it after that. So that's miscellaneous animation, faster mining. So do we have anything down here that we're just going to put it under late loaders? Let's put it under late loaders. Now we should be able to do faster mining. Now I'm wondering if that's also what's giving me a problem. You know what? That might be giving me a problem with everything. So let me just disable that. And then let's go back to late loaders. And let's find our faster mining. And that one we want to send back to where it was, which was miscellaneous. Was it miscellaneous animations? Or was it, I think it was quality of life and immersion. Okay, so we're going to do that. That's going to be a problem because that's going to leave me some scripts that are going to be a problem. All right, so we're looking for oh my gosh, I don't remember the name of this, the number of the save. Okay, so first I need to know what the number of the save is. And this one is save 27. So we're looking for save 27. We've got a couple of them here. This one, it's not giving me a name though. One attached, unattached instance. So who is this? Azul needs boots. Wrong save. File. Open. Why am I not getting... $27. Let's try the second one. That's the right one. One unattached instance. This is a Nord female. That's Lucy. Lucy? How come I can't find the right frickin' save? I want that save. 14-1. Save 27. 7C. Okay. This bright light really sucks with cataracts, so I can't fucking read it. So I've got this 27, 27, 27. There's 3 of them here. What's this one? 25-1. That's the one I want. 58 undefined elements. Okay, yeah, that would be a problem. That would be a problem. Clean. I don't want to show, I want to clean them. Remove unattached instances, 0. Clean, remove undefined elements, 56 of them. Yeah. File, save. Hopefully this doesn't break our whole save game, so we'll see. If it does, we'll just have to start a new character. That's all there is to it. Right? Oh my gosh, end of the world, I have to start a new character? Alright, well that should clean up the undefined elements. We may have to do this again, because we may have to create a new save and then go back into Resaver. But it was the patches for the new Go to Bed that were being a problem. Round them up, let's go. How far out of tune is this? Or is it? Actually sounds pretty good. Open E. Not that far out of tune. Them strings are old and dirty though. Good for blues. Give me the old dirty strings for playing blues. It's got a really warm tone to it anyway. It's a cedar guitar, so it's a very soft wood, very, very warm tone to it, not bright. Like birch would be a very bright acoustic. But this one's made by Takamini's Korean brand called Jasmine. So if anybody knows anything about guitars, Takamine is a pretty well-known acoustic guitar maker. They make really nice acoustic guitars. Most of them are birch though and really bright toned. This one that was made in Korea from a offshoot of Takamine called Jasmine is made of cedar. So it's when I played it in the guitar store, I'm like, I gotta need this guitar. Very warm tone. That was many, many, many moons ago. Many, many moons. Okay, Alakir happens only once. Go to bed, Hearthfire's patch. The Alakir accusation happens only once, should still be there. It's being weird. Break it real good. So I may have to just download a fresh copy and rebuild my mod list, the one I'm playing. All right, so we'll try this. I wonder if we can find something to mine. Think there's anything to mine over here? Might be better off trying to find it during the day, huh? Let's see how this goes. Okay. Why did we get up? All right, I want to lay down. I want to sleep. Yep, we broke it. We freaking broke it. Okay, look, can I just sleep? Holy crap. I broke it. Oh my gosh, we broke it. So that's not good, but we didn't create a save, did we? That sucks. Let's see if we can go back in and create a save and then come back out and try to clean it. And if we can't, then we broke this character and we'll have to start a new one. The good news is I saved her preset, so we should be able to use that preset. We need to get rid of the patches, so let's go to ongoing improvements. And the good news is it's not part of the one that's released. This is so not with patches. We may need to update Nemesis. Maybe. We're going to try to save the save game. Well, we're gonna save the game, come back out, try to clean the save, rerun Nemesis, jump back in, see if that works. Yay! Well, like I said, the good news is that this has nothing to do with the version that's currently uploaded, 2.0.7, because that's still using the older version of Go to Bed. We may actually just want to stick with that. That one seemed to work all right. I mean, it didn't have problems like this version's having. This is why sometimes you don't want to update the mods. All right, let's try continue. And then we're just going to get into the game. Yeah, I know. We're going to create a save, and then we're going to jump out of game, and then we're going to try to run resaver, clean the scripts, see if we can save our character. And if not, we'll start over. So system, save, new save, save number 28. All right. So now we're going to go and try to clean it. And we're looking for save 28. Yeah, sorry about the Roomba noise, people. So we're on save 28. So I've got one here. How many 28s do I have? Is that an 8 or a 6? That's an 8. That's an 8. So I got 3 of them here that are 8. Let's try this one. One unattached instance. This is a Nord. That's Lucy. So wrong one. File open. We're looking for 28. This one. Eight undefined elements, one unattached instance. This is Raven. This is the one we want. So, okay, let's clean it. And we want to remove the unattached instance. Clean the undefined elements. File. Save. Yes. Okay. And now we can try that one and see if she can actually sleep. I just want to play my game, man. Oh, I think my problem is I play with it too much. Don't just play it enough. If that makes sense. The game before the game.
May you poop on warm sands.
May you poop on warm sands too, Siri.
You kids, get off my lawn.
Fun with sound bites.
That's some bullshit, Carlo.
That is a fun little program to play with. Oh. So she's wearing an amulet of Mara, but she's got the headband from Kinnereth. So she worships Kinnereth, but she's looking for a husband? Maybe. No promises. No messy surprises. Except for the furry dragon in your hand. being ridden by a little fairy with a pointy stick. All right, here we go. All right, I need to take this call. I'll be right back. All right, thank you for your patience. That was, it really sucks dealing with doctors and insurance companies and all that other shit. But now we're back. So let's see if we can sleep, or if we need to start a new character. So let's lay down. We should be able to press E to sleep. And now we're not... You're fucking killing me. Can I? Yeah, you're killing me. You're killing me. We're dead. All right.
That's some bullshit, Carlo.
That's all I got to say. Okay, so update, go to bed. We're not going to do that. We're going to actually go here and we're going to say delete that fucking message. And then we're going to say update Nemesis. Yeah, we'll do that. Develop statue. New separator for complex material. Yeah, Wheeler CTD fix Imperious missile. Okay, so all of those are good. So we need to find go to bed. And this we're keeping. Alt sleeping positions we might get rid of. Remove. We're going to get rid of the go to bed patches. Remove. We're going to go to downloads, hidden files. Show me the hidden files. We're going to get rid of this, delete. We're going to get rid of this, delete. We're going to go here. We're going to say, show me this on the Nexus. We're going to go here, and we're going to go all the way down to the bottom, and we're going to download this one. Because that's the one that actually works. Okay, so we download that. Let's come back over here. Let's get rid of the hidden files. We need to uninstall this one. So remove it. And then we're going to install this one. Custom sleeping animations. Randomly when you're going to sleep. All right, well, we're going to try the full one. We're going to say next. All geared up, no. Camping kit, no. No. Okay, yeah, full, fine, cool, whatever. Install it. And we're going to put that one right here. That should be all the way at the bottom of the list. Actually, it's not there. So let me take a look at what's here. It is just a BSA. It's got an ESP. So where the hell is the ESP? It's already sorted at 776. I'm guessing that that is a master. No, it loads an archive. Yeah, these are all master files, so I'm guessing it's a master file. That's why it's up here. All right. We're going to start a new character here in a minute. So what kind of a character should we play? Should we go back to the Dark Elf or should we do something different? No changes to the load order, that's fine. Should be like 1500 animations. 1548 animations to be exact. And that's done. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go into the save games and we're going to choose all of them. And we're going to delete them. Bye, Felicia. All right, we now have no save games. All right, we're starting a new character. Starting a new character. Oh my gosh, I can't play. There's armrests in the way. Total armrests in the way. I don't have a pick. Do a blues brush on it. Yeah, if you don't have a pick. That's difficult to play with an armrest right in the way. Well, let's see if we can play some Skyrim instead. What do you think? I think that's a great idea. New character. We'll see what kind of presets we got. Unfortunately, we're going to have to wait a minute and then we're going to have to set some stuff up. Rock and roll? No, that was not rock and roll. That was more like Kumbaya around the fire. I do know some rock and roll though too, but I gave away my electric guitar. I had a Paul Reed Smith, 1991 Paul Reed Smith that I was the original owner of, that I ended up giving to my nephew. Because I've got a crate 80 watt amp back there, but I never plug it in and play it. So, I know if it's too loud, you're too old. So he's a really good guitar player, and I figured it would be better than me trying to sell it, because I'd never get out of it what I put into it, you know. I gifted it to him. So it's probably about a $2,000 guitar. It's a really nice Paul Reed Smith. Has a full mahogany back, dovetail neck, and a curly maple top, and it was charcoal colored, so black with the bird inlay on the fretboard. So really, really, really pretty. I like it a lot. But I like to hear him play it too. So we're looking for, we've got Dwaylen. We could always play Dwaylen again. Kodlak, Maurice, Mikkel, Ravi, Raven. Should we play Raven? So she's in here. We need to cancel. We need to go back here and we need to make sure that this is set for a dark elf. Then we can go here. We can go all the way down here and we can pick Raven. There she is. We know she's going to be good. Her name is not Prisoner. Raven Darklaw. Do-over, what's up, Patriot? Best staff in game? You don't care what anybody else says? Okay. I would have to say the staff of Shalador is the best staff in the game. But I'm not talking vanilla game. It's a mod. Oh, and K2SO got stuck on an obstacle. Alright, let me go check on the Roomba. I'll be right back. It's going to take a minute for this to run through everything before we can start anyway. So we're going to let this run. We need to get through like 72 different things, and then we're going to check a few things in the MCM before we start also. Hey, what's up, Queen? 24 of 61. There's only 61? That's interesting. Should be more than 61. Gotta hit the button. Is it done yet? Oh my gosh, is it done yet? No, we're at 50 of 61. You've been here trying to get the kiddos settled with warm tea and a snack. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, just one of those days. That's okay though. I got some good news today. I don't need to take any medication for my blood pressure or my cholesterol. I got them both under control just through diet and exercise. So that's some good news. I don't want to be on blood pressure medication. I don't want to be on any medication, to be honest with you. Okay, we made it through 61 of 61. Let's check and see what we have to change here in this. Matter of time's good. Active overlays is good. Oh, actually, we can turn that on. Body slots. What's the texture? We don't have a texture there. So let's go to body slot. What's body slot 1? What's the texture? None. Okay, what's body slot 2? That one has a texture. Community overlays, 41 body base. Okay, so we're gonna turn that one on, and we're gonna turn that one on to probably a tint color of. She's definitely a red, and we're gonna go probably around 0.20. And then we're going to go with a glow color pulse of maybe a white and probably something like that. All right, let's see what that does. So I don't see where that's glowing at all. That may be a back tattoo. Let's check this really quick. Yeah, I know, she's standing there in her underwear. That is not a back tattoo. Is that a belly tattoo? No. Then I have no idea what that is. Alright, we're just... let's turn that one off. Oh. Dook-a-doo. Now let's see what it does. Didn't really do nothing. Do I not have it set correctly? So we do have a texture there. Okay, character level, that's alright. What's this? On combat. Since we are at level 0, that might be why. That is not glowy glowy at all. Alrighty. Let's turn off body slot 2 and let's go to body slot 3. And let's see what that one is. Okay, so that's... we've got something there. Let's go there. Let's go to tint color pulse. Red. Let's go to O. Glow color pulse. White. Let's go 3. Alright, and on combat. She not having any glowy glowy. No glowy glowy. Why no glowy glowy? Okay, I'm not sure what that is. Alright, we won't deal with that currently. What else do we need to do? Animate ingredients, assassin tools. Collision reset, configurable perks, custom skills. We don't need all these custom skills. Like, we don't need Berserker. Don't really need priesthood. We'll keep the rest. So now we need to go to Dragonborn voiceover and make sure. Okay, so we've got Siri chosen there. We need to go to PC head tracking. Where's PC head tracking? Make sure that we're picking a voice. Okay, so we do have a voice picked. Which one are we using? Hopefully it's Siri. Let's find out.
Septum for your thoughts?
Yep, okay, so now we need to go to our hot bar, spell hotbar. And we want to change its size, so we want to move it down. Let's see what that does. That goes up. Okay. So we want to go down. That's all the way at the bottom of the screen. Let's go up a little bit from there. Maybe like 120. We'll go up a little bit more. Oh, crap. Bestiary. Dragonborn Bestiary. Why is it bestiary? I mean, if it's going to be a pain in the ass, I'm going to get rid of it. All right, well, we need to do all of that shit again. Oh my gosh, I need more coffee. I'll tell you what, that's it for the stream for today. I need to fix this, so sorry, people. I mean, there's 10 of you in here. If you really want to watch me get frustrated and work on this shit, I guess we can hang out. Let me go get some coffee. Thanks for hanging out, by the way. It's appreciated. Let me go get some coffee. I need coffee. Then we'll try this shit again. Oh, it's terrible. Hey, we have music. So, here's a funny little story from yesterday. So my wife bought some really cool blow-up things that were like Santa Claus and some reindeer and some snowmen that have got like these little colored lights in their butt that spin around. So put on the front lawn, right, to kind of decorate the house for the holidays. We got the kids coming too, so that should be good. And I wrap my cords like electricians wrap their cords. So I don't know if you know how that's wrapped, but you quadruple them up. So it's 4 cords thick at this point. And you tie just a knot in it and then pull through and then make a loop, pull it through, make a loop, pull it through, make a loop, pull it through. Well, the problem is if you try to undo them from where if you've never seen that before and you try to undo them from where the ends of the cords are, it's stupid, right? It'll take forever and it'll get all tangled up and it'll be a major pain in the butt. So you don't want to do it that way. Okay. you don't want to do it that way. Now my wife started off, so I come home from being with my son and my daughter, and I see the extension cord out. And so I know that my wife got into it, and I know she's not really familiar with how I wrap them up. So I'm like, okay, how big's the mess in the garage? You know? And she's like, well, let me show you. Dark Claw, Dark Star, Dark Elf, Dark what? Darkness. Raven, Darkwing, Dark. I still like Dark Claw. We'll call her Dark Claw. Alright, anyhow, now we gotta go through all this again so I can actually tell you the story. So my wife says, well, let me show you. So I go in the garage and sure enough, it's a mess. And I've got one cord that I use for the weed whacker basically. And it's an old cord and one of the prongs is slightly broken at the end. But that doesn't really affect it. You can still plug it in, you can still use it. It's just not 2 full prongs, it's like a prong and a partial prong. Right? Okay, cool. So, Dark Shade? That might be good too. Anyhow, she's got that just thrown on the garage floor like, why don't you throw this away? It's broken. And I'm like, you know what? Because it still works. So technically it's not broken. Okay? And I use it for the weed whacker, which sometimes I run the weed whacker into it. Right? So I don't want to do that with a new cord. I'd rather do that with a cord that's almost dead anyway. So if I do happen to cut it, then it's not too big of a... Okay, so whatever. So anyhow, I go out front and I'm trying to untangle the cord because she's got it all wound up on itself and everything. And she walks over there to try... Basically, she bought a couple of new cords, and it came with a splitter from 1 to 3. And I'm like, this is perfect. This is exactly what you need. Run one cord out there and put the splitter on it, and then you can plug in both of the snowmen and the Santa with the reindeer, right? And then they'll all blow up and light up, and it'll be a beautiful thing. So I said, okay, let's, so she goes walking over there, and she ended up bumping into the sprinkler head and snapped the sprinkler head off. So I'm like, okay, great. You just gave me another project, baby. Let me go get the shovel because now I got to dig a hole in the front yard and dig up this sprinkler head and, get the broken piece of plastic out of there, find another one and, repair it all. So now I'm on my knees on the front lawn. This is right after I got home, by the way. Freezing my ass off got the setting sun in my face. Can't really see what the hell I'm doing. I'm trying to work on this thing and fix the sprinkler that my wife broke because we were trying to untangle the cord that she wrapped up. That's the story of my life right there. That right there is the story of my life. But here's the other part of the story of my life is that I got the sprinkler repaired. I got all three. I got the two snowmen and I got the Santa with the reindeer. I got them all lit up and going. And then I went. She also bought like it's a projector, so it projects lights onto the house and they move around, and it's actually pretty cool. So she gave that to me. She's like, well, if you wanted to, do this tomorrow or what, I'm like, I'll take care of it right now. I'm not really doing anything. So the sandboxing seems to work for the character. But yeah, so I guess that's the moral of the story is that life always throws all this shit at me all the time, and but I always seem to find a way to make it work. Story of my life. All right, sandboxing. She's sandboxing. She's walking around, so that's good. All right, so I guess we're still doing that. Okay, we're 26 out of 61, so we need to wait. But then I had to tell my wife that, she was actually smarter than I was because the first time I came across a cord that was wrapped like electrician's wrap, right? I started undoing it from the wrong end, and I undid it all the way from the wrong end, which is, yeah, kind of stupid. But where are we? Are we done playing everything? I don't think so. That does not look right. Current step 31, Predator Vision. Please exit the menu and allow the recording to continue. Oh, you're freaking kidding me. It's gonna get stuck? It's gonna get fucking stuck. Alright. Guess what?